creating a world-class education system is young people have to be able to afford to go to college and pursue postgraduate work if they're so inclined. Right now, that's becoming increasingly difficult. We have to make sure that college is affordable for all young people, and that those who want to go into the helping professions that don't pay as much aren't carrying $50,000 or $60,000 worth of debt when they leave school. That basically prohibits them from pursuing the kinds of careers that they want. So what I'd like to do is to strip out the subsidies that have been going to banks and financial institutions, make sure that we're putting more money into grants that don't have to be repaid as opposed to loans that do have to be repaid. I want to make sure that young people are benefiting from the lowest possible interest rates when they do have to take out loans. And we have to set up a loan forgiveness program so that if somebody wants to be a teacher or a police officer or a nurse, that each year that they perform those services, they are knocking off some of that college debt. That's how, over long term, we're going to be able to develop an entire society that has benefited from the same sort of educational opportunities that I've been able to take advantage of. One last thing that I think is important is making sure that we are emphasizing math and science education, not only in the early years, but also in postgraduate work. We are not producing enough math majors, enough scientists, and computer designers to maintain our economic edge. If we do all these things, I have no doubt that not only will the country as a whole benefit, but we will be true to what has always been the essential ideal and ethic of American life, which is upward mobility and opportunity, that every single child can achieve their goals. Nobody wants a society that guarantees results for every child. I think we understand that some people are going to work harder, some people are going to be extraordinarily gifted, but we want to make sure that every child has a chance to excel and find those areas of their lives that will allow them to make the most contribution to society. We're failing to do that now. I was in South Carolina in what's called the Corridor of Shame. This is an area that has the highest dropout rate in the country. And when you visit these school buildings, some of which were built in the 1800s after the Civil War, children learning in trailers next to train tracks, so teachers have to stop anytime the train goes by because the whole structure shakes. You know, teachers underpaid, so that if they're willing to drive 25 miles away, they're going to be paid a lot more than staying in this corridor. It's no wonder that children aren't succeeding, because we're not sending a message to them that education is valued. We're not making the investment that would be required to really make a difference. And as President of the United States, I want to work with every state and every local community to ensure that there are no corridors of shame anywhere in this country.